Welcome back to another math class. Today we are going to look at some basic mathematical operations and how you can apply this to large numbers. Let's try solving this question. A man earns 1,25,50,000 rupees in a year. He spends 75,34,350 rupees on his family and he gives 40,50,000 rupees to charity. How much does he save in a year? The first thing to write is what has been given. Amount earned is equal to 1,25,50,000 rupees. What about the total amount spent? Total amount spent is equal to amount spent on family plus amount on charity. And let's write down what is the amount spent on family. It's 75,34,350 rupees plus 40,50,000 rupees. Remember to write all the digits in the correct place value. And now let's do a simple addition. Starting from the right, ones place, you go all the way to the left. If you do the addition, this is what you get. Look at that. 1,15,84,350 rupees. That is the amount spent. What do you think is the amount saved? Amount saved is amount that he earned minus amount he spent. So here is your subtraction. Write down the amount earned, 1,25,50,000 rupees minus amount spent, 1,15,84,350. If you do the subtraction, again remember when you do the subtraction you go from the right to the left. If you do the subtraction, this is the answer you get, 9,65,650. Now let's learn about multiplication of large numbers. Here is a question for you. The cost of one bike is 1,57,328 rupees. What is the cost of 134 such bikes? You see, this is a practical application of multiplication. One bike costs you 1,57,328. What is the cost of 134 such bikes? Let's do the multiplication. First we write down 1,57,328 into 134. So the first step for you to do is 1,57,328 into 4. That goes into the first row. When you do that, you get 629,312. The second row will have 157,328 into 30. The reason you are doing 30 is because 3 is in the tens place. That would be 4719,840. The third row would be 157,328 into 100. 1 is in the hundreds place. That's why we are multiplying it with 100. And there you get 157,32800. And just like how you do multiplication of numbers, you just have to add all the 3 rows. Make sure you add the digit corresponding to the same place value. When you add it, the product is 210,81952. So 134 bikes would cost 2,10,81,952 rupees. Remember, if the multiplier has 3 digits, like how 134 has 3 digits, you get 3 rows to be added. If the multiplier had 4 digits, you get 4 rows to be added. Let's look at another method and try solving this question. This is a commonly used method. Have a look at that. How do you solve this question? 32157 into 2312. So the first step is, to get the first row, you need to multiply 32157 into 2. The 2 from the ones place. You get the first row, 64314. You go to the second row. Here you can multiply 3 to 157 into 1. But you need to write the answer starting from tens place. So you cross out the ones place. And the answer is 3 to 157. The reason you crossed it out is because you're crossing out the ones place. The third row, you start from the hundreds place. So you cross out the ones and tens place. So the third row, you need to multiply 3 to 157 into 3. You get 96471. And the fourth row, you have to multiply 3 to 157 into 2. But make sure you cross out ones, tens and hundreds. And you start from the thousands place. So you have 4 rows because the multiplier has 4 digits. If you add up all the 4 rows, this is the answer you get. 74346,984. This is a method commonly used when we have to multiply large numbers. Now let's look at division. How do you divide large numbers? Here's an example. There are 27,345 apples to be packed in 225 boxes. How many apples will be there in each box? How many apples will be left over? How can we answer this question? So first, let's divide the apples into these boxes. 27,345 divided by 225. The first step is to divide 273 by 225. We know 225 into 1 is 225. 225 into 2 is 450. So let's take the first product, 225 into 1. Let's write it down. Now we have to subtract. 273 minus 225 will give you 48. And then you bring the 4 down. The next step is to divide 484 by 225. 225 into 2 is 450. That is the number closest to 484. So 484 minus 450 will give you 34. Now bring the last digit 5 down. The last step is to divide 345 by 225. 225 into 1 is 225. That is the number closest to 345. So the final subtraction, 345 minus 225 will give you 120. So that's your remainder. So 27,345 apples can be divided equally into 225 boxes. If that has to be done, there will be 121 apples in each box. How many apples will be left over? That's the remainder, 120. This is how we can solve division when large numbers are involved. So we've learned about addition, subtraction, division and multiplication of large numbers. What if you have a mathematical equation having all these operators? How do we do that? To avoid confusion, we follow a simple rule. That rule is called BODMAS. B stands for brackets, O stands for off, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. Let's try to solve a mathematical expression using this rule. Let's take this expression, 12 into 24 divided by 3 plus 5 into 2 minus 3. As you can see, we have all the basic operators here. We have addition, we have subtraction, we have division and multiplication. Remember, BODMAS. So the first thing that we have to look for is D, is division. We have division here. So let's rearrange it. 12 into 24 divided by 3 is 8 plus 5 into 2 minus 3. We have multiplication, addition and subtraction. What do you do first? That's right, multiplication, because m comes here. Before addition and subtraction you have m. So 12 into 8 is 96 plus 5 into 2 is 10 minus 3. You can go ahead and do your addition. 96 plus 10 is 106 minus 3. The answer is 103. You see, this is how you can solve a complicated mathematical expression using BODMAS rule. Let's look at another example. Here's your expression. 75 into 2 plus 50 minus 25 divided by 5 minus 100. How can we solve this? Look at this. You have brackets, you have multiplication, you have addition, you have division, and you have subtraction. So remember, according to BODMAS, the first thing that comes is brackets. So let's solve the brackets. 75 into 2, that is 150, plus 50 minus 25 divided by 5 minus 100. The remaining operators are plus, minus and division. What do you do first? Division, that's right, D comes. Before addition or subtraction, D comes. So we solve that. 150 plus 50 minus 25 divided by 5 is 5 minus 100. Now let's go ahead and do the addition. 150 plus 50 is 200. When you have two minuses, you can just add the number and keep the operator as it is. Minus 5 minus 100 is minus 105. This is a simple subtraction. 200 minus 105 will give you 95. There you go. That's your answer. So remember, when you have a complex mathematical expression with all the operators, remember the word BODMAS. Now let's learn a few shortcuts to multiplication. This will help you solve some of the questions really fast. The first one is to multiply a number by 10, 100 and so on. You just have to write 1, 2 zeros at the end of the number. Let me give you an example. 5 into 10 is 50. You just have to do 5 into 1 and add 0. How about 5 into 100? You just have to do 5 into 1 is 5 and just write the remaining zeros, 2 zeros, 500. Try this. 7 into 1000. You do 7 into 1 is 7 and just put the 3 zeros, 7000. Easy, right? Let's look at the next shortcut. If you have a number, if you have to multiply 37 into 20 or 51 into 70, this is how you can do it. You can multiply the number with 37 into 2 into 10. You can simplify 20 as 2 into 10. And you can do 51 into 7 into 10. 70 is written as 7 into 10. All you need to do right next is just do 37 into 2. 37 into 2 is 74. And then put a 0. 740. How about 51 into 7 is 357. And you put a 0. Let's try another example. 63 into 40. How do we do this? You just have to write this as 63 into 4 into 10. What is 63 into 4? 252, and just write 0. There you go, 2520. Let's look at another shortcut. To multiply a number by 50, you have to place 2 zeros at the end of the number and divide it by 2. I'll give you an example. Let's say you have this multiplication to do, 48 into 50. All you have to do is to place 2 zeros at the end of the number, that is 4800, and divide the number by 2. Look at that. 4800 by 2 is 2400. How easy is that? Let's try one more. 64 into 50. How do you do that? You just have to add 2 zeros to 64. 6400 divided by 2. That would be 3200. Remember, if you have a number to be multiplied by 50, just place 2 zeros to this number and divide it by 2. Let's look at the last shortcut. What if you have to multiply a number by 25? How do you do that fast? You have to again place 2 zeros and divide the number by 4. So 6400 by 4, that is 1600. Let's try another one. How about 84 into 25? 84, place 2 zeros and divide by 4. That becomes 2100. So remember, when you have to multiply a number with 25, all you need to do is to place 2 zeros to the number and divide it by 4. I hope you enjoyed learning as much as I enjoyed teaching you. You will find this chapter in your book from page numbers 62 to 70. Please read the chapter and answer as many questions as possible. You will get really good at solving addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division problems of large numbers. Next time you come across large numbers and you have to divide or multiply large numbers, don't worry. Just follow the simple rules and you will be good at it. Bye-bye.